Good evening, everybody. Hello, hello. Sorry, I've been invaded by Miss Killy as well. How is everybody this evening? How are you all doing? Have you had a good day? Have you been busy? What you've been up to? Tell me about it. I'd love to hear what you've been up to today. I've had a crappy day, guys. It's been crappy. So I'm very pleased to be here with you.
Bonjour, mein Lieber.
Oh, I like the new Alicia sound. That's good. Bonjour, or bonsoir even. Or bonne nuit, depending on which way you want to go. Oh, look who's just dropped in the chat.
It's Maybelline!
Oh, good lord, there's loads of people. There's a Kingdom Link, there's a Maybelline, there's a Alicia, there's a Kaiser. Did you like my I've killed my throat now, MD. Just for you. I hope you appreciate that. Reuven, of course. And hello, Shutter as well. Goodness me, look, you guys are all out and fiery tonight. Could it be, because I've got cat tail in my face, could it be because there's Endwalker about to begin? Hey, Selkie, welcome to the madness. Everyone's coming out to play. And Shut Eye as well. Good evening, good evening. How are we all doing? I hope you appreciate it. I won't be able to talk for the rest of the night. Now I realise that may be a bonus for some of you. So, you know. Good evening, Poison. You're lurking today. Okay, well, welcome in. It's lovely to have you lurking. I hope everything's alright. And Miss Killy's decided to sort of leave me to it. There ain't nothing fiery about you today. That's right, I can be fiery for you. Rah! You think the pups drank rainwater, so you need to watch them. Okay. So, Mr. Pippin, hello gameplay boy 2222. The thing is, so the cats will go out into the garden, right? Evil Gremlin, and they will drink rainwater and stale, stagnant plant water and God knows what else. And you've got to think naturally in the wild they would do this anyway. Sometimes Pippin will eat something, God only knows what, that makes him a bit queasy. And then he'll come in and throw up, usually on the carpet, because you know why? Why go in the hallway where there's a nice kind of like laminated wooden type floor that is easy to clean? No. He likes to come in, go on the carpet and then move So you don't have just one pile of cat vomit, you have like 3. Welcome to my stream. We talk a lot about cat vomit. No, we don't, actually. But they should be okay if it's just a bit of rainwater, as long as it's fresh. It hasn't been sort of like sat in the bottom of like a plant forever. You do the same. Okay, I'm glad it's not just me. So apart from cat vomit, how's everyone doing? Welcome, I hope no one's eating their dinner. This is the kind of quality of conversation you get to hear on this stream. Oh dear. So yeah, guys, it's been a crappy day. It's been a crappy day, so I'm very pleased to be here with you. Unfortunately, I've been to a funeral this afternoon, and it was tough. But, you know, it was a celebration of somebody's life, and that's kind of how you have to look at it, so yeah. But I'm going to put that behind me. I'm going to chill here with you guys. We are doing some exciting stuff tonight, hopefully. So, last time, we got my summoner leveled up to 80, which meant we were ready to hit Endwalker. I literally drove Mr. Fran mad because I kept clicking on things. He was like, "Stop clicking on things, woman!" Because I kept running into cutscene after cutscene after cutscene. So that was fun, as I do. So we're going to watch the Endwalker demo and title trailer, and then see where we go from there and do some Endwalker. Exciting stuff. Is everyone else in game with me tonight? I understand some of you are not, but I appreciate you being here anyway. Poison, yeah, but they are sick from something. Only you see when they eat or drink different. Oh yeah, that's So before we had Pippin, a few years ago, we had another cat called Philly. So we have Philly and Killy, and Philly was like a nightmare for this. He would go out and he would eat and drink whatever he wanted, and then he was always sick. And the thing is, he had an upset stomach, so like he had a poorly tummy. He was the runt of the litter, so he came with a few problems, bless him. He was Mr. Fran used to say he was allergic to life. And he had to have a hypoallergenic diet. Now, for anyone that doesn't know what that is, a hypoallergenic diet means that you have to only have one protein source that comes from the same animal in your food. It's expensive is what a hypoallergenic diet is. So yeah, he had to have that, and he had to have numerous operations and stuff. So yeah, anytime he went near anything that wasn't his food, we would end up with a very sick pissy cat. So yeah, I do feel you evil gremlin. It's so difficult when they start going out as well, because they snuffle into everything, don't they? Inside we can control what they eat and drink, but out in the real world, and unfortunately there is also very unpleasant people there who do horrible things and put down traps for animals as well, and stuff like fishing hooks through cat treats and stuff to try and kick them, to try and inch them. So yeah, we had a weird spat of people shaving cats randomly. Not all of them, just like little patches, and it's just the most random thing to go around doing. So if you are somebody that goes around shaving cats, you know what, just don't leave the cats alone, you freaking weirdos. Sorry, I'm a bit passionate about like leave other people's pets alone, unless you know you're supposed to be looking after them. You've cleaned them already 10 times today. They have long hair. Oh, mate. Oh, good luck with that. So, how has everyone else's day been? Hopefully easier than Evil Gremlin, aka Poison, aka Flumpy, aka Oopsie. You got too many names, man. Yeah, what's everyone else been up to? I saw Kingdom Link sneak into the chat, and Maybelline, and Selkie. So how have your days been? Also, what's everyone had for dinner? It's also very important. I made myself, you're gonna like this, guys, I was a bit fancy tonight. It was quick, but it was fancy. I made myself a prawn teriyaki noodles thing. Oh my god, it was so good. So yeah, what's everyone have for dinner? MD, you're ready to sleep. Okay, try to stay awake just for a little while for me. You know you want to. You had a bacon and brie panini. Nice. I'm Selkie. That sounds really good. Do you know what I like to put in there? Cranberry sauce. Because Christmas is coming and cranberry makes both of those things better. You are eating a roast pork curry and chips. Nice, Chateau. Oh, that sounds good. I might have curry tomorrow. You can't promise being awake much longer. Okay, well, let's get cracking then, shall we? Let's go into Endwalker. You didn't have any cranberry? Oh no, mate, that's awful. Red currant. I don't know if you get red currant round your way, but red currant works really well if you don't have cranberry. obviously. Right, here we go, here we go, here we go. You've got yourself a pizza. Nice. What's on your pizza? Please tell me there's pineapple. Let's start that routine. Away again. Can I turn my mic up a smidge? I might not be loud enough for you. Is that better? Mic check 1 2. Alicia, nearly half the workday was being on voice call with clients. You're tired and you're wearing ski. We go. Right, let's get cracking then. Okay, yeah, I understand. I had a lot of calls with clients. I've been watching, I've been waiting in the shadows. Good evening, Shadow. I love the way that you come in and announce yourself, don't you? That's much better. Okay, how are you doing? Cheers, everyone.
Hello, IT. Have you tried turning it off and on again?
And now everyone's going to start. Pineapple, get out of here with my evil topping. I saw mango on a pizza, which I thought sounded quite nice, actually. Do the trailer. You're so impatient. Okay, let's do this. Shall I put it on gameplay so you guys can see this trailer a bit on gameplay? Right. Here we go. Trailer. I love the trailers. It's my favourite bit of the cinema. It's a moon. Is that meant to be the Warrior of Light? Because it doesn't look like Diorama. Why am I on the moon? Also, I like the boots. They're very sort of like Knights of Eld. That's Meteor. Who's Meteor?
The final days were upon us. The fabric of the star had begun to fray, its land rent by tooth and claw.
Oh, this, I'm sorry. She got me clothes. And lots of power. Oh no, there's Alpha now.
Are you alright?
I can look after myself, you know. And I've had enough of this rabble. Come on!
No.
As the chaos spread, the star seemed doomed to unravel.
Oh, these boys are they're like flying squid. Dragon! Unicorn dragon. Look at that hornet stuff. It's amazing.
There were those who stood in defiance of that fate. The hour is come, creature.
Justinian?
It's all or nothing.
What the heck is Meteor? That looks like oh maybe? Yeah, it looks like rock is gonna stick out. And I'm trying really hard not to sing Stormy Stormy Blood right now. Oh no, it's not. It's that blinking. Oh, I do apologise if I still outside. Oh no, that was a quick change. Thank you.
'Tis as we feared. The respite afforded this land was but fleeting. The end draweth nigh.
I might have to go too fast so I can always go funny. Ooh, that looks pretty. Is that Sillington? Ooh, pretty. There he is.
This star still has secrets to tell.
There's our grappa.
Take care, my friend.
Stola?
Charlian would keep its counsel while the world is lost to ruin.
Oh.
Come what may, we shall live on.
That must be Charlian. Is that bloke that I don't like? To what's her face?
Do as you must then, but we scions will fight until the heavens fall, until our last breath.
Yes, Stola, you tell him. So that's Xenos, Charlian even. Like, dude, you just need to get a hobby that's not killing people. Obviously, looking at her affectionately with respect, always. Ugh. Giving Fandango. Do you know, in this trailer, Stola reminds me of Alice, the actress that plays Alice in Twilight, whose name I can't remember. Okay, so we're going to Charlian and to the moon, and I reckon this moon is like a Galaman kind of moon. Okay. People. Okay. Same hair, so yeah, it could be. Right, he's back! Hang on, I got confused. Who's back? Yes, he's back. Back again. Who have I missed? Who's back? Right, hang on. Shadow, you're doing good. You had your first day back at work. You're doing your phase return. Oh, brilliant. Oh, good. I'm pleased that you're back at work. I hope it went well. Phase return, take it easy, gentle, you know, that sort of thing. Meteor. How can I not be serious? I don't know who Meteor is. Is that who's back? Oh, Xenos is back. You know, we know Xenos is back. Xenos has been back for ages. Xenos has been back causing trouble forever. Like, ugh, plotting with Fandango. I hate Fandango. Meteor is the genetic... Oh, okay, that's why I was like, that's not Diawara. That doesn't even count. He is not my Warrior of Light. He can be the Warrior of Light somewhere else. Okay. It's a good name though. Meteor, I like it. Cool. Okay, so there's a lot to take in there. I genuinely... It's the beginning of the end. I got that impression. But in the end... Will I do the Fandango? Will you do the Fandango? I still hate that dude. He was bad enough when he was just a Shay. But now he's worse. Okay, so we're back at the house. First of all, let's get a new minion. We need a new Endwalker kind of situation minion. Which one do I like? I'm going to have my ferret. Because he sits on my shoulder and I like it. Right, okay. MSQ, 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 MSQ. Okay, anyone think you guys are excited, honestly? I'm going to head to Limsa and speak to Tattery. Apparently we just have Queen going on in the background over here. I hope you guys are literally singing this as you go. Let's go to Limsa. So funny. Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo, 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 Figaro, Magnifico. And that's quite enough of that. But who doesn't love a bit of bow rap in their life? Quite frankly. Right, where do we need to go? We need to go and speak to Tattery. Where is she? Where are you? All the way over there at the Arcanist Guild. Right, okie dokie. So how did it feel being back at work, Shadow? Was everyone pleased to see you? Map would be useful. I bet they're like, come and do some work. We're desperate for help. There she is. Right, so we are off to Charlene. Charlene, 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 Charlene. And I found my new song. Right, oh, and I completely forgot to read that first line. Right, the ship for Charlene should be pulling to port soon, so please follow me and have all your luggage close at hand. Okay. Charlene, 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 Charlene. See, I just think that if Jolene or Charlene could so easily steal your man, you don't want that man in the first place. Lots of potatoes here. I like the seaside shanty stuff going on that's there.
They've almost finished loading our cargo. We should be ready to depart right on schedule. Or so I'm told.
Oh, cheers everyone, by the way. I've got a nice praline coffee this evening. Coffee. What's everyone else drinking?
Excellent. 'Tis nice to have a smooth beginning to one's journey, at the very least.
You have a bit of a story you should tell everyone about you in this expansion at some point. Ooh, intriguing. I like story time. Is it going to be spoilery? Because if not, we could go on for a chat and you can tell me the story. If it is, then we're going to have to hold fire. No spoilers.
It's funny.
Okay. Hang on a minute, let me get to the end of this bit. That's a big
Master
thing.
Louis Soir came here on a ship very much like this one.
Okay. Who wants to hear MD's Endwalker story? I want to hear MD's Endwalker story. Right, are you in voice chat, MD? You'd
And
rather not tell the
now,
world.
years later, the street urchin he befriended that day is bound for his mentor's homeland. With his mentor's grandchildren, no less.
Okay. You don't have to tell the world. There's just you and me. If you jump in the voice chat, you tell me all about it, and no one else will know. It'll just be between the two of us. Just the two of us. And the few people that are watching the stream. It's fine. There's not many of them. It's not the world. Oh, I'm a street urchin.
Aye. 'Tis upon reflection that every twist of time's river and fate's whims are brought into sharp relief.
Can I just say that the quality of like the characters' faces and skin and everything in the trailer was incredible. I know I was wittering about the graphics. It's not as good in the game, but in the trailer it was amazing.
Thou hast matured much in the intervening years. Wert thou not caught attempting to relieve Master Louis Soir of his purse scant moments after he made landfall upon this dock?
Not the best way to make introductions to people. Hi, how you doing? Welcome here. Also, I'm going to steal your purse.
Oh, really? Now that's a tale I'd like to hear.
Got a lot of pre-rendered videos. Fair. Alistair has got good boots.
Will this
on
be your first visit to Charlian, Sir Estinian? Sir Estinian?
I really have got to not say Charlene every time they say it, because it's going to be annoying and it's so going to happen.
Are we strangers newly met? Why this stiff formality?
Oh, Estinian's been all feisty again.
I merely meant it as a professional courtesy, since we are now colleagues in an official sense.
Your little one is living up to her namesake at the moment. Causing as much trouble as possible, because we have one of those at the moment as well.
I'd rather you dispense with the sirs, especially in private company.
True. I mean, I I don't mind it. I got it. Yeah, I know the feeling.
Or I'll be forced to respond in kind, little Lord Alphino.
That would be funny.
You've made your point, Justinian. Painfully well.
Better.
If you have any tips for coping with a child that is you know, giving it large, then please do feel free to put them in the chat, because that is how we are living life at the moment. She's putting little hands in places they shouldn't. She pulled one of her PCs on top. Oh my god, is she alright? Jeez, these kids, I swear to God, right? You could put them in like a, I want to say padded room, but that sounds a little bit inappropriate. But you know what I mean? You could put them in a room full of cushions and duvets and like soft marshmallowy stuff, and they would still find a way. Like probably suffocate themselves in a cushion or something, honestly, or try and hit themselves on the head with it. Oh, I'm glad she's alright. Good, good. What's up with Tataru?
Are you alright, Tataru? You seem positively distraught.
Distraught? Me? Don't be silly. I think it's lovely that they get to see their homeland.
What's the matter with Tataru? Come on, tell Uncle Graha.
It's just, we're trying to thwart the schemes of an army hellbent on destroying the world. And once again, I have to stay behind and worry that this is the last time I'll get to see my friends.
The person that has to stay behind is still very, very important. It's one of the most important roles and underestimated. I'll bring them safe and sound, better safe and sound, I promise. No sense worrying about the things we're powerless to change. I mean, I can't make promises like that. She's nearly 3 and she's stupidly adventurous, and in her mind
Well,
phase.
that's hardly comforting.
Oh, Mr. Pippin's come to say hello to everybody. As you know, that always goes well. He is also kind of in the 3-year-old stupidly adventurous, everything is mine, I need all the attention phase. So I think cats and babies go through the same thing. Huh? No, don't stand on that. Honestly, cat. So yes, we're having the same thing. I think the problem is that this mine phase goes on from like 2.5 to 4, or maybe more. So we're going to have to just battle through it together, MD, and just survive with it. The difficulty we have as well, and I think you have the same problem, is that our little one is an only child, and so everything is hers technically. She also likes to be very bossy about what she likes me to have and what she likes me to be doing. So, you know. And they have no sense of danger either. Mine thought she was hilariously funny from running away from me in a car park the other day. That got short shrift, I can tell you. Right, 2 of the same fun times.
Ah, good. You're still here.
Hoary Boulder. I love Hoary Boulder. He's such a dude.
Hori! Coulternay! What brings you all this way?
We're to assist the Maelstrom and the Kobolds with a lunar primal operation, so we thought we'd see you off before heading to the tower.
No, nice.
Flamine and the others wish you all a safe journey, and promise that they'll look after things here until you return.
Been there, done that. Good telling off was issued. Yeah, we had that as well. I hate telling her off. I was really bad afterwards, but it's got to be done.
We will too, of course. Aye, we your fellow Scions of the 7th Dawn will do our part to ensure the end of the world won't happen on our watch.
I've been very pleased about that, actually, Hori, as it goes. I prefer no end of the world stuff. Not while I'm away.
Sail! All aboard for Charlian!
Let's go. Let's go. Charlene.
It's time.
It's time to burn. Do 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 do. Hello, Sesame Dude. Welcome to the chat. Thanks for joining us.
We learn aught of value. Wish us luck.
Are you in game tonight? Oh, you saw us on the big screen. Ah, you're a VR
Have a safe
watcher.
journey.
Thanks
And
for
please,
coming in.
please, be careful.
Hello to anyone else that's watching in VR. Thank you for joining us. The problem is now, because she knows you're mad at her, she cowers away, and that hurts. Oh, I know. It's awful, isn't it? And decided to come and see what's up. Well, what's up is we're wandering into Endwalker. Do you play Final Fantasy yourself? And if you are watching in VR, please do feel free to come and join us on Twitch. I'm afraid we're going to ad break in like a couple of seconds typically. Just bear with us. But it's nice you come along, Sesame Dude. We're on our boat. No.
And so you venture forth unto the unknown.
Into the unknown.
A fate
frozen
beyond the horizon that cannot be divined. A future undefined and in flux.
That sounds like,
In uncertain times, naught but the simplest words of wisdom will suffice.
Emmett Selk's voice. Someone else, is that Emmett Selk?
That which lives is destined to die. Love leads to loss. Every beginning has an end. Treasure every moment, every step of your descent.
Hang on a minute. She got it. Does that mean Emmett Selk is dead? Because he died. He's not dead because he died. Is he back? Oh my god. You used to the old one. Oh, you wanted to join in the big screen. It says only 2 in there. Well, you know, you got to start small and work your way up.
In the depths where souls and stars rest, find your truth.
Okay. This sounds like a journey to go and find myself. You should come and join us in Final Fantasy 14, Sesame Dude. Come and we'd rope you into dungeons and things. It'd be fun. Alright, across we go. We've not been to Charlene before. It's new. It's new. Oh, I've been chatting to you and you're probably in an ad break. I'm sorry. Here we go. You didn't hear me, but you found a workaround. Jolly good. Okay.
Here.
Ooh, Heidelman's back. Oh yeah, I think we've...
Feel. Think.
So these people are supposed to be seeking enlightenment. Well, what they still seem to be seeking to me is the pub.
The day has barely dawned, my fellow earlier riser. Though we're hardly alone in that. Envious of those still sleeping soundly, no doubt.
You're trying to join the big screen one so you can avoid the ads. Smart. But you can't as it's only 2 people. Oh. Thank you for the follow.
You say? I've heard nothing myself.
Tech support, can you check the VR please?
In any case, I dare say the sea air will do you good. Why not join the others on deck? Charlene should be coming into view at any moment. Charlene.
Right, okay. I will stop Charlening. I won't at all. It's going to happen a lot. Sesame, do you mean you think that this is only 2 player? Because that's not the case at all. Oh, okay. I thought you meant this is only 2 player. I was like, no, it's not. We have these mad 20 billion people raids. Why does she walk a little bit weirdly? I'm just walk properly, dear Warrior. We don't need to glide. Oh, okay. Who's the shiny person with the glide? Hey! Isn't that Heidelin? Heidelin came to speak us last time. There's a weird VR limitation. Should be sorted out. Is that Heidelin? Hey.
My voice yet reaches you. I am glad.
Woohoo!
Hear, feel, think.
I am doing all those things.
And thus do we meet face to face at last.
Look, it's
My warrior of light, guided by the crystal.
Why now, Heidelin? And I can trust your words no longer. Ooh, how rude. Why now? What do you need to learn her name? I can say Heidelin. Eek, indeed, Maybell.
After your sojourn in the first, I believe you have your answer.
Well, so technically you're one of the first primals. Her story is Savage. Oh god, MD, don't. I can't cope with Savage. I'll end up crying again. Oh jeez.
You have gained an understanding of what I truly am. What Heidelin has always been. A primal.
Now you can join. Good. So she's got a very nice, soothing voice, isn't she? I feel soothed. Do you feel soothed? I feel soothed. But also, sorry.
Zodiac was created to forestall the apocalypse which threatened the ancient world. And I was brought forth to bind him.
Spoilers if you haven't seen previous games, but you know.
Yet 7 times now, those who would orchestrate a return to that bygone era have rejoined a shard to the god I had sundered.
It's not looking good, is it? 7 times? How many shards are there?
The greater his strength grows, the swifter does mine own diminish. The power to draw your mind into the rift betwixt is no longer mine to wield.
Well, this is not good. We need strong Heidelin.
Yet though it taxes me sorely, I dare not leave these words unsaid. Even bereft of my guidance, you and your companions have accepted the burden of this star's troubled past.
Well, yes.
A conjunction has begun to form, an intertwining of your time and mine.
14 including the sauce. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of shards to deal with. The barbecue sauce. Okay, so they've done half of them. They've restored half of them to Zodiac, which means we need to restore half of them to Heidelin, and then we can have a grudge match. Yeah? Royal Rumble.
Wheels shudder and turn. Conflict looms. Monumental. Which will decide the fate of this world and all life.
Why do these people always have bad news? They never come up and they go, oh, do you know what? There's a real problem because there's an overload of bunny rabbits. You need to go and, like, cuddle them all. You know? No. It's always the world's about to end. Yes, this was explained in Shadowbringers. I don't always remember everything, MD, to be honest.
When you truly understand what is at stake, and your journey has prepared you to surmount the insurmountable.
Well, if it's insurmountable, I can't surmount it.
Then shall I honour the promise made in another time, another age.
And what is your promise?
Cast your peepers to the fore, folks. Sharlian's just over yonder.
Cool.
I will not keep you further. Your traveller's heart must yearn to behold this unfamiliar land.
I do.
We shall meet again, and soon.
Yeah, cool. She's very cool, very glowy. I like it. Right. You played this. I think you don't know about membership. You just want to play versus games and single player games. No membership. Online membership game is for you. I mean, you can go off and just do it with yourself. I suppose it'd be hard to do some of the like raids and stuff. You get a side quest from a farmer asking you to fetch some cabbage and you go, sir, we've killed guards.
Still a bit stiff though.
Well, that's the farmer's voice. Nice.
And a good morning to you too. Taken a look at the island already?
Yeah, while you lazy boneses were still sleeping. Tuh.
Then let's go.
There is a big free trial.
Might still be room in the prow if we're lucky.
Ah, the sleepers have arisen. There she is.
I'm gonna have that in my head
Good
for
old
the whole rest
Charlie.
of the day.
Oh, I see it.
I love the way that Selkie is basically just advertising for Final Fantasy XIV.
Well, maybe not in Father's eyes, but we'll manage on our own, if we must.
You do know you're not alone in this, don't you?
Exactly. You are not alone.
Indeed. 'Tis as Sir Estinian said. Forget not the comrades who boarded this ship at your side. I prithee.
It's a meme as well. Nice.
Thank you, my friends.
Yeah.
We are ever grateful for your steadfast support.
Friends are the family you choose for yourself. I think we need the meme, please.
Upon arrival,
can you pop it in
we will
the
be
Discord?
disembarking into the heart of Sharlayan proper.
As opposed to Sharlayan improper?
There is no greater concentration of wisdom in all the world. I am confident that somewhere within that center of knowledge and learning, we will find the answers we seek.
Oh, I hope so. Ishtola, I hope your confidence rubs off on the rest of the world. Song's banner. That little guitar riff. Sing This Dodgy Moon right there. Here we go. So here we go, here we go, here we go. After we brought baby Fran home from the hospital, on the very first day I think it was, or a couple of days in, and we obviously can't
Sharlayan, the solitary island nation of the northern seas.
I'll come back to that story.
Where under the watchful gaze of Thaliak, patron deity of scholars, academics hoard all manner of knowledge and secrets. Once, they deigned to accept foreign students into a distant colony maintained in the Dravanian hinterlands. How swiftly they abandoned it once the first Garlean boot set hostile foot on Ala Megan soil. So averse to the prosecution of war, these men of wisdom, your would-be allies.
This song is the most important part of your story. Okay,
I thought they'd never let us off the ship. What's next then? Entry applications?
Yep, visas, paying your taxes, all that business. So, quickly. So when we brought baby Fran back from the hospital, we were sat there, and obviously when you've got a new baby, one, you're exhausted, you're zombie parenting, and two, you don't really do very much. So me and Mr. Fran created this really cool playlist of like really good kind of like Britpop tracks, and it's just such a good chilled out kind of playlist, and every now and then we'll just put it on and we're like, yes, this is a tune. How do we forget about this tune? And every now and then we randomly remember another one. We sat there for hours making this amazing playlist. So if you're looking for something to do, make yourself just a good playlist on Spotify. Right, off we go, off to ship. Where to?
Hopefully they find no cause to deny us.
I mean, I may or may not be carrying a small weapon in the form of my book. It's fine.
Hasn't Sharlayan all but severed relations with foreign powers? Those of us without direct ties, myself included, may be refused outright.
Just show them your weird dragminess. It'll be fine, didn't you?
'Tis true that, as a nation, Charlian only forms trade agreements with a select few neutral countries.
I can be neutral. I'm like
But
Switzerland.
from a practical standpoint, an island cannot afford to be overly strict with its borders. Especially not if that island's people are wholly devoted to the accumulation of knowledge.
Otherwise, you wouldn't get knowledge about those other cultures, would you? The only issue is Glorious wasn't allowed on it. No, because it's not Britpop.
If one submits the proper paperwork, with satisfactory evidence of identity and intent, then foreigners may be granted entry.
There you go. See, we'll be fine. He wouldn't want to let us in. Look at us.
May.
We're fabulous. Look at this
Quite.
hurdy-purdy group.
So let us be absolutely clear on these points before we proceed.
Yeah, be nice. Don't be grumpy with the guards.
The immigration officer will ask for your affiliation and your purpose of visit. Considering Charlian's views on intervention, I strongly suggest we avoid any mention of the Scions.
Shut up, are you catching Pokemon?
Crown has laid the groundwork for us to act as associates of the students of Baldessian, and our ostensible reason for being here is to aid in their order's restoration.
Ishtar is using lots of big words. Okay, I will remember I am a student of Baldassian, associate, here to help with the restoration of their order.
Grahatir, it might expedite our progress should an actual student be seen at the head of our little group. Would you mind leading the way?
Because you are young.
Of course. The immigration officers were this way, as I recall. Shall we?
Let's go. Graha-o. I like it. It's pretty. When can I move in? Oh god, it's run by potatoes.
Greetings. We've just arrived and are eager to make our way into the city. Would you be so kind as to process our entry application?
I mean, who wouldn't let him in? Listen to how polite and lovely he is.
Certainly. I see by your mark you are an Archon.
I am. Grahat here of the students of Baldessian at your service.
At your service.
I was assigned to an Eorzean survey team, but have returned to assist with the reformation of my order. My associates here will provide additional support.
Very good. I have paperwork detailing your group and its scheduled arrival for today.
Awesome.
And it seems some few of your companions are also Archons. If you'll step forward, we can process those applications first.
Okay, so Archons must come from Charlian. One of the tattoos you want is the mark of the Archon. That is very cool. So what's the mark of the Archon?
Ishtola rule.
I'll go click. Irantier and Thancred. Why are they all Archons? I want what? Remind me what an Archon is, someone.
See how it glows? That list is etherically linked with the citizen registry kept in the main repository.
I mean, who needs a computer? Also, she's got very cool blue nail
I've
varnish.
confirmed your status as Archons and amended your travel records accordingly. Welcome home.
Jolly hey. Jolly good.
Now, who do we have here?
Oh. Wouldn't you like to know? They're twinning.
Alphino Leveilleur.
You're not allowed to be Levier anymore.
And Alize Leveilleur.
I bet one of us isn't going to be able to get in.
Your applications have also been approved. Having said that,
I'm not allowed to use Levier anymore.
the streets are abuzz with talk of how House Leveilleur's lord disowned his young progeny. And while such personal circumstances constitute no reason to deny you entry, I urge you to avoid exacerbating your present situation. Times are quite troubled enough already.
Well, I was liking her. They are basically people who have excelled in a field of study in Charlotte. Fair enough. Okay, cool.
We shall keep that in mind.
That was very diplomatic, Alphino.
These last two are not Charlian natives, but you will find their credentials are in order. An application was made in advance.
Why can't I just get a mark? I'm very smart. I've studied things.
Name and occupation?
Diawara Callisto. My name is Diawara Callisto. Hang on a minute. It doesn't say Associate of Baldassians. It's not that easy. Right, am I adventurer by trade, artisan, or champion of Eorzea? I feel like I need to not say champion of Eorzea. Artisan? I'm not really an artisan, but I'm not sure they want me as an adventurer. Oh, so complicated, but I am an adventurer. I'm going to be honest. I'm an adventurer by trade.
An adventurer. Well, I suppose that is considered a valid calling in your native Eorzea.
Wow.
And it does indeed match the profile provided. You may enter.
Considered a valid calling. Wow. Wow. The rudeness. I do not like these arrogant bloody Charlayans.
And you, sir?
Sir, indeed.
Justinian Varlino, formerly of the Order of the Knights Dragoon in Ishgard.
Formally, at least. And what, pray tell, is your profession now?
You know, she's small enough that I could just throw her in the water. She carries on being so rude.
If you'll allow me.
Hey, it's Cryo. Savage. What?
My associate is a mercenary, hired for his strength at arms. Surely you are aware of the dangers we often face on our forays into the wilderness.
Pretty sure that constitutes a hate crime against Lalas. I don't give a monkey's chuff what race she is. She's being rude to my friends. Okay? And pretty... Hastings pause is funny. What is my job again? I have to put them in water to boil taters. Boil and mash and put them in a stew. I'm an equal opportunist hatist, actually, Selkie. I hate everyone equally. Oh dear. And that applies in real life as well. I like everyone, unless they're an a-hole. You're an a-hole to me, then I'm not going to like you. Regardless of your race, colour, creed, or anything else. Good old Creel. That was good timing.
Mistress Baldassian, if you insist on sponsoring his entry, then so be it.
See, I don't have a problem with a lot of Lalas. Like, I love the Sultana, she's awesome. But this cowbag, she is, you know, irritating my last nerve.
But while I appreciate that desperate times call for desperate measures, I find your choice of company concerning. Be advised that even a single misstep may have severe repercussions for your organisation.
She is not a raisin, exactly. All Lalas are food. I feel like that's some sort of cannibalism, actually, MD. Can I just say that I find her attitude concerning. So, a misstep may have severe repercussions for her being thrown into the sea. Can
I have
Lalas
every
swim?
confidence in my chosen company, dear and trusted comrades that they are. But I thank you for your concern.
Oh, Kryle's a politician, isn't she? She's very good. Very tactful. Estinian's like me. He's like, I'm going to throw you in the water.
Croyle! It is good to see you.
As one of the resident Aura. You cannot learn as a food. I mean, I don't think I could eat a whole one in one sitting.
Likewise. Long voyage notwithstanding, you will seem none the worse for wear.
It's because they slept all the way, honestly.
There is much to discuss, but this is hardly the place. Let's be on our way, shall we?
Yes, let's. Before I throw the stupid woman in the sea. Because apparently that'll be frowned upon.
Oh! Welcome, friends, to Charlian.
Thank you. Oh, one in one sitting? Child's play. Well, you must be very
As
hungry.
your mercenary, I should hope my welcome includes a generous salary.
Well, I had to say something, Sir Taciturn.
I do love Estinian so much, yeah, no, I like Estinian as well. I love the way he just randomly pops in every now and then. He could totally have. Does he? Oh, you guys, this is so cool. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Oh, the ferrets and everything get involved. Okay. Thank you, guys. I'm pressing the wrong button, that's one. Thank you, guys, this is amazing. Look at you all! Yay! Oh. Hello. I did wonder whether you were going to do it this time, because I was like, oh, they're probably not going to do it this time. Thank you, everybody. I love it. You're sorry that you can't be there. That's okay. Next time, MJ, you are here on the stream, and that is much more important. Oh, thank you, everybody. This is so cool. It gets better every time. Right, let's come and stand here with everybody and take a proper picture. Reuven's new character is out living it up in no clothes. Let me make sure I've got everyone in. I'll get everyone. Yes. Oh, sorry. Reuven. Oh, this is pretty. Is this someone's minion? I want one. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. To be fair, MD, he has only just changed into the big thing. You guys, look at this. This is so cool. Thank you for your greetings. I do appreciate it very much. I love it when you guys welcome me to a new area. It's so cool. Thank you. I love it. Welcome to Endwalker! Reuven Ronso. Wait, you need Rowdy Ronda. Wait, she's not Russo, is she? Yeah, Rowdy Ronda Rousey. Right, should we go explore Charlene, everybody? Let's do this. Why haven't I? I've lost my buttons. I've lost my things. I've lost everything. There we go. Right. Oh my gosh. Right, let's go. Thank you so much, everyone. Were you doing that thing where you're like, she'll be there in a minute. She will be there in a minute. She'll be there. Just hold a little bit longer. She'll be there in a minute. It's only taken me an hour to get here. I'm sorry, guys. Thank you. Right. So, Creel says, I'm glad I spotted your ship coming into port. The officers are born bureaucrats and sticklers for detail. In any case, you may relax and take a moment to get your land legs back. Stuff. Ooh, we've got new noises. Right. So, let's just check. All my stuff is up to date, I think it is. But I have just got a new box. Yeah, also I need to empty this again. This weapon, 290. Is any of this better than what I'm wearing already? There's some 290 gear here. 110. Oh, 515. Let's see if that is any better. No. Okay. Right. Let's just running around like lunatics. What's the pink? Seria, what's the pink like hula hoop on your back? Are you about to burst into some cool hula hooping move? Right, Creel goes on to say, you'll allow it. You will have to change your name to Reuven Ronso. I had thought to launch directly into an explanation of what I've learned and how we might proceed. But this is Diawara's and Estinian's first time in Charlane, and for the rest of you a homecoming that was long overdue. You must have places you wish to visit and people you're dying to see. Therefore, I propose we postpone our agenda so you may all have sufficient time to recover from your journey and get your bearings in the city. Cool, she means go get the Aetheorite. Once you've settled in, we can reconvene at the Baldassian Annex. How does that sound? 'Tis a fine suggestion. We may not be welcome at the Levier estate as such, but I should like to nose around the neighbourhood all the same. I am equally untethered, as it were. There is no particular place that my kin call home. Still, I would not pass the opportunity to reacquaint myself with the city. Likewise, a quick tour of our old haunts might even yield some useful gossip. You're going to flee to your bed. Have a great stream. Thank you so much for joining me. It was really lovely to have you along. I look forward to your Endwalker story. And have a good rest. I hope that little Alice is okay, and the mine and mad adventurous side calms down soon, but I don't think that'll be happening. But good night, and thank you for joining us. I quite like this. I've got a good feeling about this, good buzz about this one. I don't know why. Everyone kind of buzzes about it, so yeah. The annex was west of the Aetheorite Plaza, wasn't it? I shall join you there anon. Yes, we'll see you there. Right, off they go. I too have places I would be remiss in not visiting forthwith. By thy leave. What of you, Estinian? My services as a guide are yours for the asking. That won't be necessary. Until we reconvene, I prefer to wander as the wind takes me. Of course. But I could... Oh. Well, Raha, would you like to join us then? You've been gone for quite a while, and this would be the perfect way to refresh those dusty old memories of yours. I don't feel like Raha would appreciate that dusty old memories kind of comment. Oh. Well, of course, if you'll have me. Naturally. Come, Diawara, Charlene awaits. Charlene. Sesame Dude, are you all okay in the VR? Is it all working okay now? Hello VR people, and anyone that's watching anywhere else, either in VR or catching up on YouTube or anywhere else, welcome. Lovely to have you along. Look at these guys. Wow, that's cool. What's that? What is that? And how do I get it? I want that. What is it? Starboard What is it? What is that? I want that. The floaty, icy thing. How do I get the floaty, icy thing? And also, who had the little blue bird? I want that as well. I don't want much, do I? Right, let's speak to that bird there. That one. How do I get that? Come back here, bird. I want your star bird. How do I get a star? How do I get a star bird? I like it. But I've zoomed in too far and I don't know where I am now. The bird is from Endwalker. Oh, well, that works out nicely then. Okay, hopefully I shall pick that up somewhere along the way, Selkie. Okay. What about the big frosty thing that like looked like ice, like an ice kind of pretty ice thing? You don't worry about the bird. I like the bird. Of course I'm going to worry about the bird. It's your favourite minion. It is very pretty. Be a level 7 plant. You have a soft spot for birds. Oh, good. I like it too. I like birds. Fish, fish I kind of think, well, you know, fish, once you've seen the fish, they all kind of look the same. But birds are spectacular, aren't they? Because you've got everything right from a golden eagle to a tiny little sparrow, to a peregrine falcon, to, you know, goose, and a duck, and, yeah, they're very clever. And a hummingbird. Bye! Right, see you later. Okay, I am getting on. Because otherwise you guys will be like, come on. Do you have a bird? Sorry, Selkie, that sounds a little bit weird, doesn't it? Do you have any birds-like pets? Feathered friends? After you, my friend. I am more than content to follow your lead. Right. What escorting entails? Certain duties require that one or more NPCs follow me in order to proceed with quest objectives. I must keep them at my side and make my way to a designated location. So long as you remain in the same area, they will accompany me, even when using teleport Aethernet. It's possible to ride mounts or swim. Please note they will not appear at your side until you dismount and leave the water. Okay. You may also speak with them while escorting them, and you may encounter conversation points along the way which offer additional topics of conversation. These points will be indicated on your map. When speaking with NPCs, you'll be given the opportunity to part ways. You will also part ways automatically when changing areas. If you part ways, you may return to the starting point and speak with them to try again. Okay, let's not have to do that, hopefully. When Grahar is accompanying you, next try speaking with Qual. Okay, so he wants to accompany me, but you want me to speak to Quill. All set? Then let us be on our way. Oh no, sorry, there's 10 seconds of... you are a student surgeon. Your long-term goal is to end up as an avian vet. Oh, cool. Tough at the moment. Our first stop, amusingly enough, will be the last stand. It's a cafe on the west side of the harbour. Isn't that an X-Men movie as well? Right, okay. Creel is also now accompanying me. Lead my two companions to the last stand and speak with Creel at the designated location. Okay. Here we go. Come on then, dudes. I don't suppose I can get this A3 right yet, can I? Oh, that's okay. Fully good. Right, are you back from the ad break? That sounds like an amazing thing, Selkie. Oh, there's talkie points. Let's go here and talk. Yes, mate. There's a cat who needs some love. What? Discuss the giant statue in the harbour. Okay. Mr. Pippin's come to say hello. What's that, mate? What's the matter? Hey, do you just need all the love? You're a little cold boy. Have you been outside? Been outside? You're all cold. Now, that is a sight one could hardly forget. The great statue of Thalalic. No, this is not helpful. It does not make it easy for me to try and... As a student of Baldassian, I was usually quartered on the Isle of Val, but I would gaze upon the scholar's wise features every time I returned by ship to the city. You are back, good. Okay, and then... Oh, she's going to say everything... Wait, but why do I have to do this round? This path leading out towards the sea is known as the Thalica Stoa, so named for the statue of the scholar, which stands at its end. Right, could you please come over here? Thank you. As you know, the Charlayan people prize the accumulation of wisdom above all else. Thus, when Thaliac was chosen as our patron deity, it was more a matter of pragmatism than belief, an alignment of principles, as it were. We may have honoured him with a rather impressive sculpture, yes, but our faith is not so restrictive as that of, say, the Ashgardians. Individual Charlayans can and do worship the divinities of their choosing. Interesting, because you would have thought that a place that is focused on knowledge and wisdom and stuff would embrace science over religion, perhaps. Please stop licking me, you strange cat. Okay, right. Down come. Come on. Down you come. Because you get in the way and I can't see what I'm doing. Come on. Right, where to now? This way. Pippin, please stop licking me. And Pippin. Oh god, your tail in my mouth. Right, Pippin. Right, we have this conversation every time. And every time I say you can sit on my lap and behave yourself. But that's your lot. Right, okay. So do I have to go here? This looks like I need to be in it, doesn't it? Right, and then we speak to Prior again. So far we've not lost anyone. Good job. And here we are, the last stand. I may have mentioned this before, but although our research into nutrition and food preparation is quite extensive, the average Charlayan tends to regard seasoning and flavour with a certain indifference. What is this nonsense? Hold up. Hey, what is this rubbish about flavour and indifference of it? Selkie, have a word with them. I mean, have they not had your bread with loads of butter on? Come on. How can I put this? The food is, it's bland. As encapsulated by our famous Archon loaf. Oh yes, I remember this hoo-ha about this Archon loaf. The prevailing sentiment towards cuisine is dietary value first and taste a distant second. I could not live here. This is a non-Fran kind of place. I bet they don't even have cheese. There was one pupil at the stadium, however, who could stomach the school's insipid meals no longer, so he quit his lessons and poured all his savings into building a proper eatery. Thank God for that. And so the last stand came to be. As the name implies, the sole dedicated outpost of fine dining in Charlayan, the one and only bastion of the culinary arts in an island of otherwise mediocre fare. No cheese is a crime, you're absolutely right, it is. So, during the war, back in the time of rationing, okay, a family would get a piece of cheese the size of a matchbox for their weekly ration of cheese. I'm not being funny, I eat more than that to myself on a sort of daily basis. So I would not have survived that. I seem to recall their burger being hailed as one of the more impressive items on the menu. Not that I've ever had the pleasure of eating one myself. Because you were a typical Charlayan when it came to cheap and convenient, Rahman. But surely Tataru has since taught you how to appreciate a well-prepared dish. We should all stop in when time permits and sample the cafe's delights. I'm up for it. Shall we press on? The stairs to the side of the cafe there will take us up to the Aetherite Plaza. Down you go if you're going to start biting. You know that. Honestly, I don't know how to get him to stop. He's fine, he'll just lick and cuddle you, and then all of a sudden he decides that he's got to do a little bite. And then he gets told off, and then he wants to bite some more. And hissing doesn't work, but I keep trying. Right, where to now? No, that's very helpful. Where are we? Down there. Okay, let's head up this way now. Can't go too fast because I love the fact that the ferret is riding on my shoulder. If you didn't bite, you would have been quite happily sat on my lap, but you were the one that decided that you had to start biting. Well, don't bite then. And honestly, he's meowing and telling me off because I put him on the floor. This is what I have to do. let's get the aetherite while we're here. That seems like a really sensible thing. It's very fancy aetherite. Look at that, it's very nice, I like it. Right, let's go in this bubble and speak to them again. An unusual shape, isn't it? I was just thinking that. There's our Pokemon, go, go, go. I assure you, however, that it's a perfectly functioning aetherite. Remember to attune yourself before we move on. Oh, been there, done that, come on now. Now, being the diligent tour guide that I am, I should make mention of the Confluence, a research facility located on this very plaza. Its much vaunted technologies are the reason Charlene stands at the forefront of teleportation technology. Oh, we totally need that. I've run out of Pokeballs, how annoying. In deciphering the underlying principles of Allegan aetherites, it allowed us to understand and reconstruct what was essentially a lost art. And off we go to our next destination. Our path leads northeast to the Agora, Charlene's largest marketplace. I'm enjoying my tour. It's very good. Where are we going? Over that way. And where are we? Okay, there's the market board. Summoning there. A little talkie spot here. That's our little chat. This is quite fun. I'm liking these little talkie spots. The bookstores. That's like heaven. Cheese, books, cats. What could a woman want? Do you mind if I browse the shelves for a moment? There might be some hidden gems I've yet to read. Only a moment? How optimistic. Feel free to browse all you like, but we won't wait around for you. Alright, crew. Perhaps I'll return here later then. Yeah, I would be there for a long time. So, I don't need that kind of negativity. What's Creole got to say about the books? Oh, no, Graham, I didn't mean to get you. Okay, that's because they both talk. Okay. Up we go to the Agora. No, I'm going wrong. Okay, this is nice. Look, Gemstone, Trader, Apothecary, Mender. I'll go to you in a minute. Right. Then Creole goes on to say, welcome to the Agora, where you can find wares made in Charlayan, as well as a wide selection of imported goods. Oh, okay, so they, want to only have their own knowledge, but they're quite happy to import stuff. Must mean some stuff elsewhere is better. They also used to sell questionable prototypes from the various research institutes, but I think that practice, thankfully, has died out. For the most part. Oh good, I love a prototype. Where's Maggie when you need her? Otherwise, I can think of no better place to stock up for your big next adventure. Am I overselling it? On a more serious note, the next stop on our tour is one which has particular relevance to our ultimate purpose here. We must head back to the Aetherite Plaza, follow the path north, and climb the stairs up to that imposing building at the very top. Oh good, more stairs. Right, let me just go mend my stuff on here. Nope, everything's good. Marvellous. Okay, back to the plaza. And then, that way. Okay. So what's everyone else up to in game today? Thank you very much for your welcome. I really enjoyed it. That was lovely. I did appreciate it. I'm sorry if you were waiting for ages. Up or down? I think up. They said to go up. What's with the yellow dresses? Okay. Nymphanium. Nymphanium? Little talkie point. The water features. Well, they are very beautiful. These little decorative features are typical of Charlayan architecture. Aside from the research wing, our headquarters on the Isle of Val were rather simple and rustic by comparison. Okay, this is not where I want to be. We need to go up. Okay. Up again. I love the fact we get these little random snippets of information about the Charlayan life. It's a bit like when we were doing Shadowbringers. The person in the library who kept giving us random stuff. Random information. This grand structure before you is the rostra. The name reflects to the original public platform erected here, upon which a forum of elected representatives will deliver orations and debate policy. Although the stage has since evolved into council chambers, the nature of the forum and its duties of its members remain largely unchanged. Am I boring you, Raha? You seem awfully distracted. My apologies. From here one can see the entire city spread out below. The vista put me in mind of my arrival in the first. Those who had gathered at the Crystal Tower asked me how they might go about building a new home. Naturally, my answers were all inspired by my knowledge of the finest settlement I could think of, the great city of Charlene. And bit by bit those few buildings grew into a town, a community, the Crystarium. I could almost see its echo. I see. Feel free to come up here whenever you wish. I don't think the councillors would object to you simply enjoying the view. Such memories should be treasured. For now, however, the tour must go on. Tour must go on. Our spectacle of sightseeing concludes with the fittingly named Journey's End. Walk down the stairs to the east and continue straight ahead. So, back in, I think it's ancient Greece. Okay, the philosophers would debate an idea, both sober and drunk, because they said that it had to have merit at both points for it to be considered something that's actually worth putting into practice. I'm just attuned to an aetheryte. And then we're going now. There's the Livia estate. Well, we're not allowed to. So I'm going down, yes, down, to Goblin Town. That's not. Let's go this way. So obviously I mentioned to you guys that I've been to a funeral today, and I've been to a few funerals, okay, and one of the things that I've learnt from my experiences is that it's really important for people to know what you want. So I know this is a bit of a morbid conversation, people don't always like talking about it, but you know, you should let people know what it is you want, you know, either for your funeral or your wishes, like do you want to be an organ donor, what do you want to give money to charity, how would you want your legacy, you know, what do you want to be remembered, how do you want to be remembered, and I just think it's such an important thing that we don't necessarily talk about. So my challenge to you this week is to think about something that you would want, either maybe some money you want to leave to charity, or at your funeral a song you want to have played, or a poem you want to have read, or something like that. I just think that, you know, we need to talk about these things with our family and friends so that they know what we want post our life being over. And you know, some of the funerals that I've been to, the people who have organised the funerals have made it all about them rather than actually about the person that it's meant to be about. And I just think they were frustrating for me as a person, knowing the real identity of the person who the funeral was about, and then knowing that funeral was actually nothing like what they would have wanted. It was really frustrating for me. So I just think it's really important for us to be open and talk about what we want, even if it's hard. Okay, let's go into our bubble. We've arrived at Journey's End. History tells us that this was where those who were put ashore with Archon Nincroft, my life, what name, built their first homes. In the present day, it serves as a residential district for the more important officials and the oldest Charlayan families. You'll see that one mansion is clearly larger than its neighbours. That estate belongs to our friends from House Lavier. All things being considered, we should probably keep our distance for the time being. Probably a good idea. And with that, we bring our little Charlayan tour to a close. I hope it has proven to be an entertaining and enlightening experience, of course. Now, shall we head directly to the Baldassian Annex? You remember the way, don't you, Raha? Let me think. We head down towards the harbour, cross the bridge to our right, then follow the path below the Aetherite Plaza? Correct. After you, Diawara. Good, because I'm so good with those directions that I completely did not remember them. Right. This way. And we'll go across the bridge. So, what else has been going on in the world? Oh, so I don't know if you guys have been watching. There was a program called The Traitors, and it's been massive. Loads of people have been watching it. I know Claudia Winkleman presents it, but they did a celebrity version. And Alan Carr won the celebrity version, and I haven't watched it. I do need to get around to watching it because everyone loves it so much. But he has donated all of the money that he won from the from doing The Traitors to the Neuroblastoma UK charity, which is a cancer charity. So he donated his prize of £87,500 to them, and I just think that's such a great thing for him to have done. You know, just taking something. And I think he said as well that he didn't enjoy it because I think he had to sort of lie quite a lot and be a bit nasty as well. But yeah, he's given his money to this charity, and it's just a great thing to have done. Right, what do they want to talk about now? Discuss Journey's End. Charlayan is full of educational and research institutions, but there are still professors who prefer to establish their own private practices. Not that I've ever attended the exclusive schools they run in these residences. Perhaps the twins could tell you more about them. Cool. Okay. This has got a kind of like Spanishy, Spanish guitar feel going on. Why is everyone in yellow? Not that I disagree with them, I like yellow, but. So I play guitar incredibly badly. I would like to be better, but I'm just not. That goes down. There's a good point up here. But I have to really work at it, whereas there are some people who just pick up guitars and just play them. Let's just get this Aetherite. What does Queer have to say now? As the joyous look on Raha's face has undoubtedly informed you, this is the Bardassian Annex. If you continue up the hill, you'll arrive on the doorstep of Phenomenon. Phenomenon. But I think we've explored enough for one day. We can take you there another time. Inside with you then. Okay. I'm back, and I've brought Diawara and Raha with me. Ah, you were right about the ship then. Hello, Raha. It's nice to see you again. And it's a pleasure to finally meet you, Diawara. I've heard many a tale of your exploits. Ojinka! Ojinka Tsujinka! It's been an age! Allow me to introduce Ojinka Sunjinka, an administration officer for the students of Bardassian. He oversees the day-to-day business of the Annex. The champion of Eorzea has featured prominently in Creel and Graha's reports, so for me, this is akin to seeing a fabled hero come to life. It is an honour to make your acquaintance. Why, thank you. This place is like second home for the students. The Isle of Val served as our main headquarters, of course, but we often had occasion to visit Charlayan, whether to make use of the city's research facilities, attend conferences, or procure supplies from distant shores. And the annex here was built to provide lodgings for our members while we engaged in such activities. Ever since our former headquarters, along with the Isle itself, vanished, the annex has served as our base of operations. And yet it feels so empty. With so many lost to us, our organisation is a shell of its former self. The day will come when we will see the students rise again. rise up. Hello, Young Bug 5. Thank you for joining in. How are you doing? Are you in game tonight? But first, we must ensure that the Telophary fall. Through that door on the left is the main hall where we can discuss our options moving forward. Once everyone arrives, that is, you'll probably have time to rest before our discussions begin in earnest. I've had private quarters prepared for you in the Andron, so please feel free to make yourself at home. Ah, the nap rooms. Perfect for an afternoon doze. I mean, that sounds amazing. Oh, I didn't mean to give you the wrong impression. The chambers are quite well appointed, far more so than some cheap roadside inn, you may be assured. It was simply that we were so often so busy with research or exhausted from journeys abroad that we would slip into the Andron just to steal a few winks, and thus they became known amongst the students as nap rooms, even if many such naps may last well into the following morning. Say the word, and I'll be happy to show you to your chamber. Hopefully the others won't be too long in coming. I'll wait for you all in the main hall. Right. Here we are. In Charlayan, in the Valdassian thingy. Right, I just need to pause there for 1 minute because Baby Fran needs me. And I will be back in just a second, hopefully. Sorry about this, guys. I'll be back in a minute. Sorry about that, folks, but she is all sorted now. And I'm back. Do apologise. Oh, and typically, there's an ad break. Always the way. Right, okay. Let's go and find Creole, shall we? Main hall entrance. There's another window. Cool. In we go. Let's go and have a look at our main hall. Right. How are we all doing, people? Are you all still awake with me? Come on. Right, there's Cryer. Feeling refreshed and alert? Our colleagues should be wandering soon, so I suggest we stay here and wait for them to join us. Okay then, I will do. And there's everybody. Cool. Right. Sorry about the slight delay.
Pray forgive me. I was delayed.
It's fine, Urianger. We're all here now.
Let's get down to business then, shall we?
Let's get down to business. There's a song for every occasion.
Come what may, we must prevent the Telophoroid's plans from coming to fruition. At present, I see two paths for gathering the information which may aid us in achieving that goal.
Okie dokie. Let's do this.
The first involves an investigation into the change which has come over Charlian, not to mention the recent inscrutable behaviour of the Forum.
Yes, I do feel like we need to check that out. They're probably being possessed by Ascians. That usually
As most
happens.
of you know, the 99 members of the Forum are elected from the general populace. This alone guarantees a plethora of opinion with regards to foreign policy. The bibliotheques, for example, are a group of conservatives which would have Charlian focus on recording history, while remaining entirely uninvolved in the making of it.
Which seems what they are kind of mostly
And
doing
at
anyway.
the other extreme, we have advocates for proactive diplomacy and direct intervention. My grandfather Galef was one such member, as was Archon Louisois.
Hey!
Yet despite our diverse factions and philosophies, the recent vote to deny Eorzea's request for assistance was unanimous.
Which is always weird.
Even more concerning was the fact that many cited other, more pressing duties as justification for their recalcitrance.
That was a big word. I'm glad I didn't have to say.
Fortuno's refusal in Gridania had those same undertones. 'Twas as if, having stared unblinking into the face of impending doom, he had simply turned away to pursue something more important. But what could that possibly be?
A good question, Mr. Tyr.
A mystery indeed, and one which I ask for your help to solve. Our future may depend on it. As for our second potential path, it concerns a request made directly to the students of Baldessian. Our organization was founded primarily to study strange and unexplained phenomena the world over. Mysterious relics and ruins, arcane disturbances, and so forth.
I would totally love to join this place. This would be where I would live.
Compared to our more isolationist Charlian colleagues, we have strong connections overseas, namely with scholars and academics who share our passion for the unknown.
To make it less unknown.
The request in question comes from one such acquaintance, Nidana, an alchemist residing in distant Favner.
I like Nidana, that's a good name.
Her
I like her
missive
already.
describes the sudden appearance of a tower,
Oh no.
and the subsequent summoning of what I can only assume is a lunar primal.
Now where have we seen that before?
In response to this threat, the satrap of Rads at Han, the individual who governs the city-state, has instructed the alchemists to find a means to deal with the spire.
Nice. Chop it down. Throw acid at it. Stuff like that.
The artisans of that land are heirs to an ancient tradition, one rather unlike that of their Uldan counterparts.
Tell us
It is
more.
possible, nay, probable, that they have gleaned truths unattainable by Eorzea or her Far Eastern allies.
Are you really now? That's helpful.
They do, in fact, appear to have a strategy in mind, though it will require further research. To that end, they have requested an introduction to a capable warrior shielded by the blessing of light.
Assuming we divide our forces to pursue both of Kral's lines of inquiry, then having you join the group heading to Thavnair would seem the obvious choice.
You think?
But the investigation in Sharlayan is of vital importance as well. Equal, I think, to the Thavnarian one, given that the fate of the world may hinge on the results of both.
Wait, she should lead that because she can see people's aether and stuff, can't she?
Yes, it is quite the quandary.
It's 2 groups, it's fun.
Though it is a great imposition and an altogether too common one, our efforts would be more likely to succeed were you to lead the charge on both fronts.
Hello, Sonics. What are you still doing up? Are you okay? I thought you'd be well asleep by now, working man. Of course, I can do everything. I'm Diora Callisto, don't you know?
You are indeed our champion. As to which task to tackle first, we will defer to your decision. Let us next decide how everyone else might best be assigned.
You came back from the end of a year party. You know it's only the 14th of December. You might not be the most sober person at the moment. Oh, this is going to be fun. Tipsy Sonics to play with. How was your party? It sounds like it was good.
As for myself, I shall continue what I've begun in Sharlayan. I should also like to steal the services of an Archon or two.
Well, we happen to have a couple of those lying around. The company end of year. Okay, fair.
And thereby gain access to a greater range of reading material. I will help with that.
Fabulous.
Allow me to offer my assistance. I have some small amount of experience in the field of research.
Just a touch. Lots of people going on vacation soon. So does your company close down then?
I would also like to help, if you would have us.
Naturally.
Anything to understand even a fraction of what our father and the Forum might be thinking.
So you're going to run on a skeleton staff. I'm very lucky. My company closes for a week over Christmas. Oh, it's amazing. It's the best thing. You need to go to bed. So, for an advice, a pint of water before you go to bed. Honestly, you'll feel so much better tomorrow. This is good anti-hangover advice. If you ever are a little bit tipsy, pint of water, 1 at night is worth 2 in the morning. Mr. Fran taught me that.
Of course, the more the merrier.
You need to be up at 6 AM. Ooh, good luck with that. You enjoy that.
Right. The rest of us will make the journey to Thavnair.
Yep. I'll take Estinian and Thancred with me. Oh, you already drank this water.
Thoughts?
Very sensible.
Objections?
I passed through Thavnair on my way to infiltrate the Empire, and though I'm not qualified to give a guided tour, I did gain a sense of where things lie.
Well done, Sonic's very sensible. Balance it out a little bit.
I'll be happy to have you along then. So for this group, it will be you, me, and Urianger.
And I'll just float back and forth. Make sure you go to the loo as well before you go to bed. Good night, Sonic. Thank you for popping in.
Give me a moment afterwards, and I'll supply you with all the details of Nadana's request.
I'm enjoying your drunk typing, by the way. It's lots of double
Consider
letters.
this hall our rendezvous point once our respective tasks are complete. May our investigations prove fruitful.
Exactly. Oh, that's okay. I will let you off. You can cheer me on next time. But I appreciate you dropping in. Right, I've got more stuff. You sleep well too. Good night. I'll put a bucket by the bed just in case. Drunk Sonic's out. Oh right, okay. Krill and Thancred. We'll go Krill first. I'm impressed you can manage to play that as well. Right, she's intent on uncovering the reason before the Forum's inexplicable behaviour. An unsettling change has come over Charlayan, but together we will divine the underlying cause for the Forum's callousness. As I mentioned before, however, questioning the councillors directly is a fruitless endeavour. They seem to have already come to a consensus as to what and how little they are willing to divulge, which is why I began scouring Charlane's archive of hysterical records. Oh my god, the records are hysterical. Focus. Which is why I began scouring Charlane's archive of historical records for any hint of a connection to the final days. Suffice it to say that progress has been slow. There are only so many dusty pages one can skim in a day. But now I have this band of willing reinforcements, the search should proceed all the swifter. Let's reconvene outside Nurmenon, shall we? Exit the annex to the right and you'll find the archives on the western edge of the woods. Fabulous. Okay, and now Thancred is eager to set forth for Thavner. I have Kral's instructions in hand. If you're ready to set out, then so are we. Having been to Thavner before, I can travel by Aetherite, but what of the rest of you? Another sea voyage would waste time we do not have. Krile is of the same mind and has already secured the aid of the good folk of the conference. We'll take ourselves there. The conference, thou sayest. What's wrong with the conference? I'm afraid so, my friend. What's wrong with the conference? Thou wilt recall the hunt for Iceheart, unto whose century we delivered thee, owing to the knowledge of our comrade Moonbreeder. Ah, may she rest in peace. Moonbreeder was an authority on aetherology, a field of study she did embark upon in pursuit of her parents' example. Both are authorities in their own right, and both are researchers at the Confluence. Haven't you gone to see them yet? Oh dear. Oh, Rancho. I attempted to do so earlier, but to my shame, my courage failed me at the last. As it hath the many times I thought to reach out to them after sending that fateful letter. Neither time nor introspection have revealed unto me the words I should speak, and thus I kept my silence. So this is very important, people. Sometimes when people are suffering loss, you don't know what to say to them, but the worst thing is to not say anything. And even if you think you're going to screw up and say something wrong, it's never going to be as bad as just not reaching out and isolating people. So if you know people who have lost someone at the moment, people who are hurting, people who need something, reach out, because like I say, whatever you say is not going to be worse than not saying anything. That's good friend advice. Whether you come with us or no is your choice and yours alone. If it is too difficult, we'll manage. Thou art kind to say so, but I have no intention of forsaking our cause. I shall go to the Confluence, and I shall face that which hath long been overdue. If it's settled, then let us be off. When we arrive, we should look for a researcher named Kite. Okay. Off we go. Let's do this. Right, so we can either go to the Confluence or we can do the books. I think let's go do the fighty stuff first, because, that's basically what I'm good at. Main hall exit. I quite like it in here now. It's massive, isn't it? This is a bit like our, in Ishgard we had the house that we kept going back to. This is like our base of operations, our safe house. So Mr. Fran and I went to Amsterdam quite a few years ago now, and we found this place that we called our safe house. It was very nice there. They had pool tables, MTV on the telly, and you could buy a coffee or a beer And yeah, it was just a really nice, chilled out place. It was good. Right. To the confluence we go. Where is it? That way. Oh, I've gone wrong. Shockingly. I know it's unusual for me. Oh no, I think it was the right way. I mean, I could have probably gone another way as well, but I like these doors. They're swirly. And there's the confluence. Okay, so kite. And accent, which I do not know what's going to come out. We'll just see, shall we? Well now, this is a rather a lot of stern faces. Are my library books overdue again? Not to our knowledge. We are associates of Kral of the students of Baldassian. We seek passage to Thavner and understand you can assist us. Ah, the test subjects. Welcome, welcome. Test subjects? Test subjects. Oh, you hadn't heard? Well then, allow me to explain. In order to travel to an aetheorite, you'll ordinarily have needed to be tuned to it beforehand. Otherwise, you can't use it as a beacon to seek out while you're a mess of aether hurtling along the life stream. Right. An inconvenient but incontrovertible imitation of aetheorite teleportation. I'm going to have to really expand my vocabulary here, I can tell. But what if I to tell you there's a way to travel to an aetheorite without being attuned to it? Didn't Ishtola do that before anyway? A way to teleport instantly to places you've never been? I would like that. Can we have that in real life, please? For long years we've laboured to make such travel possible. The people might move about more freely. And yet you don't actually like travelling. And we've finally done it. We've created a new kind of aetheorite that doesn't require attunement. Truly, that changes everything. Well, my language might have been a bit misleading. The user need not attune to these aetheorites, but the aetheorites themselves must have been pre-attuned to each other, thereby facilitating travel between the 2 points. Well, that's fair enough. But it just so happens that our first test pair of aetheorites, one has been installed here in Charlayan, and the other over in Yedhilmad, a port town in Thavner. How convenient. As you may know, our nation has long maintained strong ties with Razatan, and indeed we owe much of this breakthrough to the contributions of their alchemists. Razatan is making me think of a character from Batman. So, to sum up, we're to test these aetheorites. How fortuitous for you. Hello, Ruby Art. Hello, you've been trying to contact me regarding my Chocobo extended warranty I may be eligible to. Have I been changing the fluids every 30,000 miles? Very good. Good evening. Hello, welcome into the chat. How are you doing? Of course I look after my Chocobo appropriately. There's no animal abuse going on in this stream, I'll have you know. I should mention that an accident has impaired my ability to channel aether. Will this be a problem? Not at all. And as a matter of fact, you might say these aetheorites were made for people like yourself. The magic imbued will whisk you away without any effort on your part. A veritable dream come true. And far be it from me to worry about such things, but do we have permission to make use of your shiny new invention? The only permission required is yours, so assuming you're willing, we're all set. It may come as a surprise, but we actually struggle to find test subjects. That's reassuring. Most people seem to have an unreasonable fear of their souls gradually disintegrating as they drift helplessly in the life stream. In the statistically unlikely event that something goes awry. She's really selling this, isn't she? But it's plain that you aren't most people. Mistress Quail truly knows how to pick them. I might change the subject. Are Master Wilson and Mistress Bloida not present today? Oh, you didn't hear? They've recently resigned their post. Their expertise was needed elsewhere. A large-scale project helmed by the Forum itself, as I understand, but I'm not privy to the details. Oh, well, that needs investigating. I see. See, all that worry around GA for nothing. Any other questions? No? Then let's get going outside before you change your minds. Please see to your preparations and head outside to the Aetheroid Plaza. We'll be along shortly. How exactly are you getting the fluids out of the chocobo? This is a family-friendly stream. Well, I'm assuming what they mean is you give the chocobo lots to drink, and then obviously the chocobo needs to do a wee-wee. You're making sure that the chocobo stays hydrated at all times. Okay. Wait at the Aetheroid Plaza in Old Shoreline. Shoreline. And she's on, by the way. Okay, cool. Let's pop over to her then. Right, it's 3 minutes to. So I think what we're gonna do is, because we're right by the Aetheroid here. Before I go much further, I was probably gonna hold here actually, because I think that next time we can go over to Thanver instead. What does everyone think? Or Thavnair even? I've already got the name wrong. This is going on, isn't it? So let's hold there for tonight, and then we'll go exploring to Thavnair next week. Okie dokes, then back to the house I go. Because last time I got carried away, and then it ended up being like 1:45 before I finished. I will like Thavnair. Oh, that's good. I like. There's nowhere I haven't really liked. Oh, don't like Old Dar actually. It's too many stairs. Welcome to our free company house, anyone that hasn't seen it before. Right, let's head in the door. Oh, there's a Reuben. No. I can't see the entrance. Alright, let's pop in the house. To my throne. Naturally. You're going to come and sit in one of my Queen's Guard chairs. You've got a bird. I want a bird. The bird and the weasel are the best bit. Or the ferret, whatever it is. Right. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Okay, cool. I was giving you PTSD. Oh dear. Well, hopefully not. Can I just say, has anyone read the Philip Pullman, the Golden Compass, the Subtle Knife books? So if you haven't, you should absolutely read them. They are an incredible set of books. They're sort of aimed at teens, but actually they're very grown up, and I really need to read the last one. So in the books, where the main character Lyra lives, part of your spirit lives outside you as an animal, and it looks like that me and Reuben are in that world at the moment, and my spirit animal is a ferret and his spirit animal is a bird. And I'm with you with that thought. So thank you so much everybody for joining me, to new people, to old people, to those of you that come every week. I appreciate you so much, and I hope you all are enjoying it. So we will carry on. Thank you. Oh, also thank you to everybody for my welcome into Shoreline. That was really fun. Joe said your cat boy's been hitting the gym. Nice. You want to learn from steroids. So yeah, I do appreciate everyone being there, and I really, really liked the entry into Shoreline. So thank you very much, everybody, for everything. I'll be back on Tuesday at 9 o'clock. We're going to carry on. We're going to go and explore Thavnair, and then come back and hit the books with Cryle. Have a wonderful weekend. Make sure you look after yourselves. Please do something nice for yourself this weekend. Okay, guys? And I'll see you on Tuesday. Good night, everybody. Oh, and stay for the road. Good night.